feels whenever we get in that sun, though. Welcome to Thailand, y'all. We are still in Pattaya. We are waiting on our Grab, which is basically the taxi, out here, and we're about to go check out the Temple of Truth. So yeah, I think I see a red car over there. I think that's them. Hey y'all, welcome to Thailand. We're about to head to the Temple of Truth. We're just waiting on our taxi, which I'm pretty sure just made the wrong turn and he just realized it. I think he about to come in here now. But yeah, it is 9:10 a.m. here in Thailand. Let me know where y'all at and let me know what time it is in the world. We are leaving our Airbnb, which is so cute out here. I'm pretty sure it's this red car. Like, what the hell? What is he doing? All right. Well, apparently we're going to have to walk over there, even though he should have just brought his ass through the gates. But you know what? It is what it is. But anyway, yeah, we're about to head to the Temple of Truth here in Thailand. It's one of the things that are recommended in Pattaya. And we are currently in Pattaya. We have spent most of our time in Bangkok, but we are now in Pattaya. Hey, Gregory. How do you expect me to get in the car, sir? This is like actually crazy. Yeah, so we are supposed to... Hi. We are supposed to, what? What am I even saying? I done lost my train of thought at the stress of like trying to get into this taxi. Anyway, hey y'all. So we, my husband and I are living abroad, and we have not chosen one specific location. We are moving around, gallivanting the globe right now. So we started off in Brazil. We spent February in Brazil, and then we went to Vietnam. Very, very big jump. And then we, what did we do after that? Bali. Then we went to Bali, and then we went to, and now we're in Thailand. Oh my God, I almost said now we're in Vietnam. Now we are in Thailand. So yeah, we have definitely been gallivanting the globe. We've mostly been in Bangkok, but we came to Pattaya because it was literally just like a 2-hour bus ride from Bangkok. Thank you for the gifts. It was just like a 2-hour bus ride from Bangkok, but we actually go back to Bangkok tomorrow, and then we're going to be there for like 10 more days. And then we're going to head to Phuket and do some island hopping. And then we're going to try to get to Chiang Mai. Maybe Chiang Rai, I don't know. It's the thing about Thailand is like I feel like you could spend like 3 months here and you still could you could not really scratch the surface. Like there's so many things that people recommend for Thailand, almost to the point where I'm like, nobody recommend me anything else for Thailand. I'm like, literally don't tell me, I don't want to know, because like I'm already overwhelmed with how many places I want to go in Thailand. So yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna go to Phuket and do some island hopping. Thank y'all for the hearts and the gifts. And then we go to either Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai, and then we're gonna go to Japan for a couple weeks. But we're actually meeting some friends in Japan. Back is itching. Oh, I think it was my hair. Hey Misha. So yeah, we're actually meeting some friends in Japan. And to be honest with you, like if we were not meeting people in Japan, we probably would stay in Thailand longer. We're actually even considering coming back to Thailand after Japan. But we also have planned to go to the States this summer. It's funny because like when we started this in February, like Japan, like so we pretty much had things planned all the way up until Japan. And Japan always seemed so far away. And now I'm like, oh, we're about to be like, what's the date? Oh my God, like we're literally about to be halfway through April. So now, of course, like May is now right around the corner. Maria, thank you for the gifts. So now, yeah, May is right around the corner, and we go to Japan in less than a month. And it's kind of weird because like we've definitely like talked about like places that we're gonna go and places we want to go, but we haven't really settled on anything. And now we are getting to the point where it's like happy Saturday from Vegas. Hey Vegas, where else y'all from, by the way? Drop in the comments, let me know where y'all at. Let me know what time it is. 9:14 a.m. here in Thailand. This temple opened at 8, and we should have been there at 8. You know, something told me last night that like there was something I was supposed to set an alarm for, then I was like, no. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, we're supposed to go to that temple, because the whole idea was to get there at 8 o'clock when they open, because number one, it is hot here. And if you were on my live yesterday, you know that I can get a real bad attitude when I'm hot. So, hey, Florida. Okay, East Coast and West Coast. We love to see it. Do they consider Florida the East Coast? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. But I don't know why for a second I was like... So then if you're like Texas, you're just what? Just like the South. You just don't get a coast. I don't know if I like that. I feel like South is too general. Look at me trying to make the rules for geography. But anyway, yeah, so it's kind of surreal to like just now. You want to say hey? You sure? Traveling with my husband, y'all. There you go. We're in the Grab. I would like face the phone outward so y'all can see some of Thailand, but TikTok apparently don't like when I do that. Right? Texas is just dope. So, yeah, TikTok don't like when I do that because they like to believe that I'm engaging in dangerous activities. So like, I do try to like take walks and like show y'all more of the scenery and stuff, but they have like cut me off. Okay, this is gonna be another roller coaster. Okay. Y'all, the last time we were in a Grab going to a temple and it was like a roller coaster ride, and I'm like, are we doing this again today? We'll see. But yeah, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Japan, yes. So it's funny because like now, like, babe, we really are to the point where we got to start really thinking about like, what are we doing after Japan? Like, if we're gonna be in Japan from like May 10th to May 25th, like, what next? Like, oh, we still gotta go to the Maldives. Okay, we need to look at a map because we need to figure out like what the Maldives is actually closer to. Because I feel like the nice thing about Bangkok, Thailand is like the airport is like so nice for catching flights. And that's like actually a travel tip that to put in your pocket. Like bigger international airports, like there are a lot of places, whether it's a country or a state, like they will have like a specific airport, and it's just like, what is cool? It's just like really it's easier to get flights out of there, and it's cheaper. So I feel like Bangkok is for sure that spot with Thailand. I thought that Tokyo would be that spot, but like I don't know, like I haven't been seeing, I mean, I haven't done a ton of research. I've just been doing like the alerts, and I haven't really seen a ton of like good flight deals out of Japan, which is kind of annoying. Obviously, flying from Japan, we're gonna have like a layover anyway, so I don't know. We have considered, like I said, like coming from Tokyo or coming from Japan back to Thailand, back to Bangkok, and then seeing what our move is from there. But it's very up in the air right now. Y'all, I have a very type A personality, and like I'm a person that likes to plan. I like to like know what's going on. I like to know what's next. So it's been really interesting living this life of like not being sure where we're gonna go next. Like there's been like a couple of days in the past, like week, like literally the last week or two, there's been like a couple of days where we didn't even know where we were gonna stay the next night because we didn't even have like an Airbnb or a hotel book. What site do you use to find deals on flights? I use a variety of them. I like Google Flights for looking ahead, because you can put in like if you have like a specific destination in mind, like you can see like when it's the cheapest to fly. You can also use their Explore feature, and their Explore feature will basically just show you like if you just put in like the airport you want to leave from, they'll just like let you know like in general like where is the cheapest to go. And then I also like secretflying.com because Google Flights has alerts too, but I think the deals on Secret Flying are better in my opinion. That's my favorite one. And by the way, y'all, I do have a budget travel masterclass in my bio where I give like hella tips on like how to get cheap flight deals, how to like get like free accommodations, really cheap accommodations, 5-star accommodations for like 3 and 2-star prices, specific like websites, apps that I use. I have some of these things on my page as well, but obviously you can decide. You can go on my page, you can scroll, or you can, grab the masterclass, and it's all in there. And I'm still constantly learning so much about travel and like new travel hacks. And so like as I update these things, like I always send them to you. So you make the investment one time, and then you always get the most updated information. I need to get my hair done. Like, I need to figure out where to get my hair done in Bangkok. So I got these twists done in Vietnam, and they were really great. But, you know, obviously, y'all know things expire. Normally, whenever I'm in the U.S. and I get my hair braided, like, I will go and get, like, a touch-up after, like, 5 weeks normally. But now that I am no longer in Vietnam, I will get your masterclass. Oh, thank you, Maria. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if you have any other questions. But yeah, so I'm not in Vietnam anymore, so obviously I can't go, you know. I can't be like, oh, I'm going to go to another country. But listen, if I can find somebody to get my hair done in Vietnam, I know I can find somebody to get my hair done in Thailand. There are so many black people here. Like, there's just, yeah. We actually hung out with some black expats yesterday and the day before yesterday, which is really nice. If you are considering moving abroad, which I have a free guide for, by the way, but if you are considering moving abroad, like I was just telling my husband yesterday, like as somebody who, like I love to travel, obviously. I love, and if you've like been rocking with me for a while, you know that I really love like traveling like a local, like, yeah, I'll do the touristy things, but like I feel like I don't want to, you don't pay all this money and like put in all this time to get to a new country just to just do American shit and only hang around American people, right? Like, it's really important to me that I do have a cultural experience 90% of the time I travel. Sometimes I'm like, this is a vacation. I don't need like nothing but like tequila and a beach. Like, don't get me wrong, like I do have those moments, but I would say like 80 to 90% of my travel, I always try to make sure that I have some sort of cultural immersion. But in terms of like moving abroad, I do think it's important. And again, I'm speaking for me. There are people who live abroad and they don't have this. But for me, like, I think that if we're living abroad, it's important for me to be somewhere where there are other like expats from the U.S. Because at the end of the day, y'all, we can talk all the shit we want to talk, but like, and I'm obviously speaking as someone who is a Black American. At the end of the day, like, we all grew up with a certain culture, and there might be things about that culture that we don't like, but there are also things about that culture that we do like. Like, y'all, I ate macaroni and cheese yesterday. I ate macaroni and cheese in Thailand, and it was a religious experience. Like, I literally cannot even tell you, to have cornbread and sweet tea and macaroni and cheese in Thailand, like, that was probably, are you judging me? I thought I saw you make a face. Okay. As somebody from the South in the U.S., like, y'all, that was, and I would not have gotten that if I was not in an area where there are Black expats. So yesterday I was actually at 2 different Black-owned places, and the place where we're staying at, there's a Black-owned place right next door, which I'm so sad to say is closed until Tuesday, because supposedly their food is really, really good, and they have breakfast all day. Already very American, right? Breakfast all day. So, like, I think that's a nice thing about whenever you do have like expats, right? Like, because let's say we were to decide to stay in Thailand, like, yes, obviously, like, most of our time, and we're in Thailand, right? So we're gonna be around like Thai people, we're gonna have that cultural immersion, but we can still have the option where it's like, you know, we want to hear some trap music, we want to eat some cornbread, we want to play some spades. Like, it's just really nice to have that as an option. Thank y'all for liking. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I think that's something that we were talking about recently that is important to us, because a lot of people have asked us, like, are you going to settle on a place? Like, you know, when are you going to, you know, pick a place? And we don't have a hard date. I think both of us imagine spending a year traveling, right? Like, we envision spending a year, just because, like, okay, we don't have things officially planned out, but we have like ideas of what we're in a tunnel now, if you're wondering why the lighting just looked like that. But yeah, like, we have an idea of what it is that we want to do and like places we want to go between now and basically like January. So that's why we're thinking that like next year is going to be like, that's when we're really going to have that like pivotal decision and that pivotal conversation of like, okay, what are we doing? Because originally, y'all, we were supposed to be living in Florida right now. Technically, we were going to move to Florida for 2 years, and they were going to move back to North Carolina, you know, possibly thinking about, you know, like settling down, etc. And we've been abroad for 2 months, and right now we're kind of like, do we need to go back to the U.S.? I don't know. I wish I could move Thailand closer to North America, because honestly, and I mean, and we've been, so like in Brazil, we were both like, we could see ourselves living here. In Vietnam, I couldn't see myself living in Vietnam just because the air pollution was too much for me. I love Vietnam, but I wouldn't want to be there all the time. Although, was there air pollution in like Ha Long Bay and like Ninh Binh, or was it just in the cities? Okay, well, arguably. So do you think you could live in Vietnam like outside of, like, remember we thought Ninh Binh was like super cute. Ha Long Bay is a little too touristy for me, but like, well, I don't know. Maybe I could see us staying. No, we couldn't. If we would have to stay in the city because we wouldn't find no expats out there. Yeah, never mind. So scratch that. Vietnam would be a no. Bali, I could see myself living there. I could see myself living in Bali a lot more before I came to Thailand, to be very honest with you. Bali is so beautiful. Like, and there's so many expats there. I mean, like, we were in Ubud and we were in Ubud and we literally saw like so many expats, tourists, whatever. But them Bali mosquitoes, y'all. I want to travel with you. Well, I don't know about with me, but you should travel regardless. Listen, travel, y'all. Don't depend on nobody. Don't wait on nobody. Just travel. But yeah, Bali was dope, like I said, but the mosquitoes were a lot. How do we feel about Balinese food? Like, I feel like they were... Well, first of all, let me also say this. We were in Bali for 5 days, right? We were in Vietnam for an entire month. We've already been in Bangkok for... It's been more than a week. What's today, Sunday? Yeah, like a week and a half. Like, we've already been here. Hey, working from home, mama. Thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all for the hearts. We've already been in Thailand for like a week and a half. So I do understand that, like, in Bali, like, we didn't do nearly, it's not even due because we did way more in Bali than we did here in Thailand. But, like, we just weren't there, like, as much. And in Bali, we were in a hotel. So in all the other places we were in like Airbnbs. We were like literally living around locals, y'all. Like in Bali, we were on this like resort, and it wasn't, you couldn't even walk off of it. Like, I mean, arguably you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like, the place just was not walkable in Bali, versus whenever we're in Vietnam, whenever we're in Thailand. Like, understand, like, we've had more of like an expat experience in those places because we literally like walk out of our door, right? Like, or, you know, getting to know certain people. Like in Vietnam, there was a pho place that we ate at for breakfast all the time. You know, we like got to know the neighborhood. We just didn't get that experience in Bali. So, you know, what I'm saying is like nothing against Bali. Like, Bali is so beautiful. Would you at least want to like go back to Bali and stay for maybe like a month or something?
Maybe, but I can see you don't like all the bugs and shit out there, so that's a no.
I didn't like the bugs, but like I could deal with them. I could, Mel, because think about it. Remember I was trying to convince you to move to Costa Rica? And that was also the jungle. Anyway. But I'm saying, like, would you be willing to like go like stay a few weeks in Bali to like get to know it better? Okay, well, yeah, I feel like we would have to live in Bali, or we would have to at least stay in Bali a little bit longer. And then we came to Thailand, and we were in Bangkok for less than 24 hours, and we were like, damn, we could see ourselves living here. If only it had the beach, y'all. That'd be my challenge. Like with like the cities. Like, I'm not a city girl, but I love what a city gives. Like, I love walking out of the door and being able to just walk somewhere and go eat. Like, and there are places that do have, like Rio in Brazil is a great example. Like, that is 100% like city and a beach. I don't know if I would want to stay in Rio. I mean, like, we felt safe. I'm trying to pull this damn bra up, sorry. We felt safe whenever we were in Brazil. But at the same time, like, you know what? That's not true, though. Because you know what I was going to say? How much luggage do you travel with? We both have one checked bag, one carry-on, and backpacks. And when we go back to the States, we're planning on cutting down on that. Because for us to be moving around this much, it's just too much shit to be carrying around, to be honest with you. I forgot what I was saying. This always happens to me. Sorry, y'all. But, I know I was talking about like us being willing. Yeah, of course. I was talking about us being willing to live in Bali. No, us being willing to live in Thailand. But oh yeah, the city vibe. That's what it was. So like, what I was going to say is I would like to live somewhere where I don't have to worry about like having my phone in my hand. Hey Rod, I don't have to worry about. I don't want to have to worry about living somewhere where I can't like walk around with my phone in my hand. But that's kind of bullshit because I'm really thinking we're going to be living in Colombia next year, and you definitely want to do that there. Colombia, I mean, listen, I haven't been to Colombia in 5 years. We were there back in 2019, so it's been a while. But what I like about Colombia is that like I can speak Spanish, so it's obviously very helpful to know the language, and also it's a lot closer to the States. So Thailand is dope, but I just like I think at this stage in our lives, like both of us want to be able to like get home to see our parents within like a day if we, you know, need to or want to or whatever, right? Like we don't want to have to, like right now, like if we had to go home, like we would be lucky if someone, I mean, and like I said, I'm not the kind of person who like will manifest an emergency, had to go home. Like we would be lucky if someone, I mean, and like I said, I'm not the kind of person who like will manifest an emergency. I don't even have an emergency savings account. Like that's how much I don't even believe in that. But it doesn't even have to be an emergency. I just mean like, and I talked about a little bit about this yesterday. If we even just like want to go home, like to go home from Asia, like y'all, that's an event. Like that is literally an event. Like you have to like plan your whole life around that. It's going to take you minimum 2 days to get there. It's going to take you minimum 1 week to get used to the time zone. Like you're not even going to want to be hanging out with people. You're going to just be so exhausted like trying to like adjust to like the time difference. You're definitely more than a 24-hour flight. Yeah, I mean it took us 3 days to get here from Brazil. And granted, we did have like we had a 10-hour layover in Madrid, which we chose over a 3-hour layover in Madrid. So even if you would have taken away 7 hours, it still would have taken us, you know, at least 2 days to get here. So I think that at this stage in our life, you know, both of us have, my dad passed a couple years ago, but he still has both of his parents. And, you know, but like the parents that we have, like they are like older. So we do want to, if we're talking about settling somewhere permanently, I think we would like to be in a spot where we could get home quicker and it doesn't have to be a big event, right? Like if we're somewhere like Colombia or, you know, Costa Rica, you know, if we book a flight, we can be there that same day or that same night, and it's not like a, you know, whatever. Like we could go home like quarterly, or even honestly, even every other. It's especially considering how flexible our schedules are. Like, you know, like we both like work online. You know, it's not like we don't have to like, you know, put in like time at work or anything like that. So I mean, it would be so reasonable for us to go home like every other month. Or minimum quarterly if we were living somewhere in Latin America. But here in Asia, it's a completely different ball game. So yeah, that's the downside to Thailand. Also the language, because yeah, to me the language is, I mean, anybody can learn a language, right? But the alphabet, right? Like with Spanish, A is A, well, A is A, but you know what I mean, right? Here, like I can't even wrap my brain around trying to read Thai. So I think like me personally at this stage in my life, like I'm not interested in learning a third language. I'm still trying to get my Spanish up, which I mean I'm pretty good in Spanish. I do just fine in Latin America. Like I can definitely hold my own, but there's obviously still a lot that I can learn. So yeah, but what are the travel questions y'all got for me? Any questions about travel, about living abroad, about being in Asia, about making money online? Can I talk about that a lot as well? What country are you in right now? A and K. I don't know if A and K stands for something, or do you just go by like UNC? Sometimes I be seeing people's usernames and like I always feel weird like calling them that. And I always wonder if people are like, why is she saying my name like that? We're in Thailand. Oh shit. We're in Thailand right now. We're actually on our way to the Temple of Truth, which is somewhere recommended to go in Pattaya. But yeah, I'm really glad that we came here because we've really only been in Bangkok. And people are like, how are you liking Thailand? I'm like, we have been loving it, but we've been chill. And it's been, what side of the road do you drive on? They drive on the opposite side, so they drive on the left side. Well, the opposite side of the States. I don't know where you are in the world. In the U.S., you drive on the right, but here they drive on the left, so the driver is on the right. But, shit, lost my train of thought again. Well, maybe it'll come back. Oh, that's what I know it came back. So, yeah, like when people are asking, new follower here, I'm from the U.S. and considering moving abroad. Hey, Adam, welcome. Let me know if you have any questions about moving abroad. I do have a free guide on how to move abroad in my bio if you want to check that out. If you feel like you just don't know where to get started, and it's a very like beginner's guide, but it's a guide. Thank you. I am Ralph. Thank you. We're definitely being safe, y'all. We are being safe for sure. And like also like this man right here is like always making sure we ain't doing nothing crazy. But yeah, because we were in, I thought that said massacre. It said massage. I want to get a massage today. I'm about to find somewhere. I mean, there's places everywhere, but I want to find a place that's recommended, but we'll see. But yeah, so we, like, it's been nice being like in Bangkok, but it was cool coming to the beach. This is definitely a party town, and like I've heard that Pattaya is like the party place in Thailand, and I can 100% see that. Like last night we were walking around and it felt like, I don't even know, at first I've never been to Vegas, and it probably wasn't, it was not, it's more like, I feel like most people aren't even gonna know what the hell Myrtle Beach is. I can't even think of an example. You look like the perfect president. That's hilarious. I don't even know if that's a compliment. I would never want to be a president, but okay. But I only take a shot for every time Bianca says but that's like what 80% of this live has been. Okay, I think we are arriving.
Mr. Yukoi.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Where's my hat? Oh, it's in my hand. All right, y'all. Well, we are arriving, so I'm about to be able to turn the camera back around. I like your earrings. Thank you. I got these at Aldo. Holy moly, donut shop is bright out here. All right, y'all. Let's turn this camera around. I think you can call it either one. All right, y'all. This is the... Babe, can you hold this for a second so I can put this hat on?
Oh, show you fucking...
Watch your language. We didn't what?
What are you talking about? Watch
yeah, but we're in like a temple.
We're not in a temple yet.
Whatever. What you didn't want?
The ticket.
We would just get it here. Oh, we never heard of that cab. I'll be back. Okay, boom.
How you doing, brother?
You know what?
Black people.
Oh my god. Alright, I had to get my sunglasses on. Alright, we ready. They don't even have their knees covered, so now I'm wondering if we actually needed to be all that stressed out about that. What? They don't even, I said they don't have their knees covered. No, I didn't get that, but you did. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm already trying not to cringe at how many people are here, because I want to kick myself for not being here at 8 o'clock, but you know what, y'all? We just not go stress about that. We're just gonna be like, we're here and it's gonna be great. And buy a ticket, online booking. Okay, so I'm a little confused about this buy ticket, because this arrow is pointing this way. Are you guys married? Yes, we are married. Okay, this is definitely where you buy the tickets. Okay, what time is it there again? It is 9:38 a.m. here in Thailand. What time is it where you are? And where are y'all? Here, baby. Okay, it's not that packed. I'm telling y'all, like, sometimes I love that they be having noodles. What's the outfit of the day? I'm screaming. The outfit of the day is Shein. Shein.com is the outfit of the day, because we heard that for this temple you had to have your like your knees and your shoulders covered. So I'm literally oranged out over here. 9:38 p.m. in Oklahoma. I'm not gonna lie, like whenever it comes to travel, sometimes these kind of things, I was gonna say they trigger me. I'm such a millennial. 4:38 a.m. Dang, you must be on the, where are you at? Where's 4:38 a.m.? Wait, yeah, that means you're 5 hours behind me. Are you in Europe? Hawaii? But yeah, like sometimes stuff like this it's challenging because like I really hate crowds, y'all. Like I'm not a crowd person, except for like if it's something like a concert or something. North Carolina. Okay, Lisa Marie, why are you all on my camera? Good God. I'm also from North Carolina. Let me know what part you're from. But excuse me. But yeah, like I'm not like a crowd person in general. I normally like avoid them at all costs. Nambia. Oh, nice. Oh, look at the horses. That big old wild horse poop right there. This is travel, y'all. Real life behind the scenes. Where else are you gonna see the poop? Other people will only show you the horses. I'm showing you all parts. Let me shut up. I don't really understand the horse situation here. I'm not sure why they're here and why there's no grass. Slightly confused by this. Greensboro. Okay. Thank y'all for the hearts. Please keep double tapping. But yeah, so like even when I'm like at home, like I was always, and I think this is honestly one of the reasons why I always knew that like, oh, that's a beautiful horse. So it's like one of the reasons why like I always knew that like I was never meant to like stay in like a traditional job for a long time. And like my entire career was in marketing, y'all. So very much like corporate. I mean, some agency and startup experience as well. But you know, it all comes down to like, for me, it was always like that 9 to 5 life. And like it was always like so annoying. It was always so annoying for me that, huge pile. Oh yes. But no, it was always really annoying to me. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Oh, beautiful. Hello. Look at those eyes. Hi. Actually, is this a horse or a pony? This is actually very, now that I'm close, y'all, this is a very small horse. Like, well, hold on, let me get to the, yeah, even on the ground, this is a very small horse. So now I'm like wondering, is this actually a horse? Or is it a, maybe it's a pony. I don't know. Anyway, it's beautiful. Aww. Although I just don't understand why it's here though, because like, yeah, I would be interested to know like what these are being used for. And like I said, hi.
They got 7 truths.
They have 7 what?
Truth.
7 what?
Truth, yeah.
Truth. I don't know what that means. But no, what I was saying is like at home. Hey, Hideaway 80. At home, normally like I would be the type of person that like I would want to go out and do stuff on like a Tuesday at like 10 a.m. and like on Saturdays and Sundays I would mostly be in the house. Like I would not even like I would like hide in the house on the weekends because I would try to avoid like crowds and people. So that is a lot of dust. So sometimes like whenever I travel, it is one of the challenges with going to the places that are, oh, I think you can feed them. Please show your ticket before entry. No, I think we just walked in without showing our ticket. Well, all right then. Anyway, so we are entering here. I literally thought this was just going to be like one temple that we were going to walk up to, but apparently I was wrong. He said there's 7 truths, which I don't know what that means, but maybe that means there's 7 things to see here. But yeah, sometimes, like I said, places like this can just be a little bit challenging whenever they're super crowded. This isn't bad though. Like whenever we were in Vietnam and we went to a place called Ha Long Bay, y'all, that was crazy. Like
it's the same place, though. You just got different locations in it.
Okay. But yeah, like whenever we were in Vietnam and we went to this place called Ha Long Bay, like that was next level crazy. Like with the amount of crowds and people, like I was over it. This is pretty. Okay. Little greenery. Little water for something that I don't know. Do not climb. Say less. Say less. I will not climb it. For y'all who have joined recently, welcome to Thailand. We are in Pattaya right now, looking at some temples. Oh, babe, look at this. This is pretty. It's nice that it's not that hot. You got your glasses?
I'm not missing out of here.
You still never found it?
No.
We need to clean that room up. That's why, because like,
But I'm trying to think.
because I couldn't find my.
Yesterday, or what exactly?
Well, yeah. Where else would you have? When did? Thank you for taking us with you, of course, Misha. What did you wear it last night when we were eating?
No, it was wet.
Oh.
My bag was on the table.
I think we have it, babe. I think we have it. Let's not think that we don't have it. If not, I got a hat you can wear. Wear my visor. It would be cute on you. First of all, men can wear visors.
I'm telling you, I'm going to cover my head. I'm going to go back.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. The top of your head would burn. Well, listen, if the only thing if you lost a hat on this trip, you know it's going to be hard for me to have sympathy because of the amount of things that I've lost. I am like jealous of how I've lost like 10 times as many. That's the beach? Is that the ocean? Okay, well, that's fair. The beach. That's beautiful. I didn't even mean to say is that the beach. I just meant to say is that water. You said what?
Golden statue.
Yeah, I would probably rather see it from the front. For y'all who are just joining, we are in Thailand right now. Feel free to drop any questions you have about travel or living abroad. My husband and I are living abroad. I keep wanting to say moving abroad. We are already abroad, aren't we? So, babe, I think this is the main one.
It's the same thing. It's the whole one.
Wow. That's insane. People down there riding ATVs. I had no idea this was on the water. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at that water back there and I'm like, I want to be in that water. This is really cool, and like supposedly it's like made of wood, but like it doesn't use any nails. But we are going to get a closer look. You got a photo? Yeah, we should take one because is that a temple? Yes, it is. Because we have not. We got to be better about taking photos. I feel like people would be thinking I'm out here traveling solo. Babe, we could have just taken a selfie. Come on. Okay. Thank you. Alright, sorry, we were getting a photo. But, wow. Babe, can I see your phone so I can get a video of this? Thank you. I need a whole nother phone for content, y'all, because I be going live. It's a nice photo of us, but this hat looks stupid on my head, but that's fine. Oh, wow, this is gorgeous. Wow. This is very beautiful, I cannot lie. So I be telling people to travel, y'all. That's why I be up here on this page, going live, dropping these gems, because you're not gonna see this kind of stuff at home. Alright, so I think we're gonna now actually walk to it. Thank you for sharing the live, Lisa. Y'all please like and share. I appreciate it. What you doing, babe? Oh, I didn't even see the English.
真谛圣域博物馆也是在这种状态下被建设出来的。为了让人们回望生命的真谛，因此从真谛圣域博物馆5个顶端的雕刻开始，来诠释人类古代应该执行的责任。天使手持莲花，即立志为天地，认真坚定行善，让社会和谐安宁。
Is this a line to go in?
继承古代国学知识的经典学术，
You say
探
what?
索生命的真谛，即我们是谁，来自哪里。
It says it's for a tour. What if you just want to tour on your own? I'm confused. Let's just ask her.
生命的真谛。
Hi, excuse me. Hi, is this a line? Do
天
you work
使
here?
手牵孩子，而不是老人。生命为人类
Oh,
而
okay.
生
Yeah,
存，
thank you.
要有慈悲之
All right.
心。
So apparently we have to wait. Do they translate to other languages? Yes. Yeah, but I was trying to ask like if we had to get a tour or we were allowed to just like view it ourselves. Like I didn't know we were getting a tour.
获得良好的效果后，再传播给
Yeah, we
他
just
人。
missed the last one was like 10 minutes.
天使骑马，
Okay, well
和
then
平
we
鸽
could probably walk
在
around
手
then.
上，并手持圣花。
Alright, so the next
把
tour
前次的
is
责任
apparently at
融合在一
10:10.
起，社
Like
会
I
就
said, I
会
didn't know
和平
what the
安
hell
宁。
is that.
接下来，请允许
Mel, what are those?
大家去探索
Those are what? We ain't never seen those in our lives.
Guinea's hand?
They have blue heads.
Is that Guinea's hand, I think?
参观博物馆时的
What
行为
the heck?
I've seen it.
一、禁止携
Is
带
that Guinea's head? Which is one of those?
饮料或宠物。
Okay. We not. If they walk in this direction, we go in the other direction. I don't do birds, y'all. That cat is knocked out. Is that cat alive, actually? I don't. Oh, I do see his stomach moving. Okay. Had to confirm. Why are there? What is that big hole in the tree over there where the birds are? Look at that tree. Oh my god.
Why you just standing? I moved.
No, I don't want to go over there with them.
I'm not even bothering nobody. Come on. Man.
No, it says it's a mini zoo. I don't even like zoos. No, I don't want to see animals caged up. You can go ahead. I'll wait. Look at that furry chicken over there. Hey, family. Hey, Marlene. We are at a temple, but we have to like wait for in line for the tour to start. These are the furriest looking chickens I've ever seen. Uh-oh. What y'all about to go? Well, don't run up on them like that. Yo, these chickens look hilarious. I ain't never seen no chickens like this. They're digging, y'all. These birds are digging. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what these... Oh, I thought it flew. That was just a pigeon. What are y'all eating? Are those quails? I have no idea. How was it? How was the zoo? Yeah, that's what I figured. That shit, I need to stop playing around. Thank you for the roses, Marlene. I need to stop playing around with these. Babe, what you doing? I thought we said, you want to walk over here?
I want to be in the shade now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Well, we walking in the
Well, there was some shade over there. But yeah, we're waiting on the tour to start. Because it looks like you can't go into the actual temple without a tour guide. Which is interesting because, listen to what I was about to say, y'all. I was about to be like, that's not what they said on TikTok. Ain't nobody say nothing about a tour on TikTok. So listen, whenever I post about this, I'm gonna be like, by the way, you cannot just go in. You gotta have a tour. How do y'all plan your next destination? Before we left the States, we honestly kind of had an idea of what destinations we wanted to go to. We were actually going to do Africa during this part of the year, and we were going to do Asia later. But the first two countries we went to, we traveled. It is pretty, Marlene. The first two countries we went to, we traveled with I like this tree. We travel with a company called Remote Year. They are a work travel company. I have videos on Remote Year on my page. I also have a video that links to a YouTube, or there's a YouTube video I have in my bio if you want more information on Remote Year, because a lot of people ask me about them. But I think a lot of it that's kind of where we started. Like, we literally started looking at places that Remote Year went because we wanted to have the conveniences of Remote Year. So with Remote Year, you don't have to, like, you literally just, you pay, well, obviously you pay for Remote Year, but then you book your flight, and like Remote Year does like pretty much everything else. Like, you can just show up, and then you have like a community of people. You have a city manager on the ground who you can ask anything about, whatever hubby looks comfortably dressed. Girl, we both are, because you have to have this hat is good on my nerve. No, he would rather be in like workout clothes. But like, because he had to have his knees and his shoulders covered, he had to go digging in the suitcase. I actually bought this outfit for Egypt last year, and it's been working for me, y'all, because it's like even though it looks like it's kind of hot, it's actually like the material is not hot at all. But I actually have a stain on my shirt, so I need to get a new one. I need to order me another set from LinkedIn. Good God, from Shein. That's what I meant. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying before that. I love that color on you. Thank you, Marlene. I've been trying to be a bright color girly out here. It was hard in Vietnam. I was like, oh, the palette is black, gray, brown, light gray. I'm definitely a color girly in general. But then one day I was like, I'm gonna wear what I want in Vietnam. I'm gonna be me. And I got so many stares. I was like, nope, never mind. You were talking about remote jobs. Oh yeah, I was talking about Remote Year. Thank you. Because somebody was asking me like how we choose our destination. So a lot of it was looking at the destinations that Remote Year went to. We didn't really know. I mean, I don't know what she's talking about, y'all. Please don't ask me. Thank you for the roses, Vicky. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. Over the woman talking? Because if not, I just don't want to be like frustrating y'all.
สังคมไทยแต่โบราณนะคะมีหลากหลายเชื้อชาติศาสนาประเพณี
Yes, you can. Okay, good. So at first we originally thought we were going to be traveling with Remote Year for like most of the year. So we started our first 2 months of Remote Year, and then originally we were going to do Japan this month. Hey Vicky, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, originally we were going to do Japan this month, which a lot of people would have been smart to do Japan this month because it's cherry blossom season. But I could not resist because literally, y'all, 2 of my friends, like 2.5, Remote Year, like New Year, like year. If you go on my bio, you'll see them. But if you just want to Google them, it is Remote Year. But yeah, so we were going to do Japan with Remote Year in April. But then whenever I found out I had friends coming to Japan, I was like, well, I can't resist that because thank you, Marlene. I'm good now that I get to see my newest girlfriend. Okay, Vicky. Definitely, we taking care over here for sure. Thank you. I'm trying to walk a little bit further away because it's like really loud with the woman on the loudspeaker. We still got 10 minutes before the tour starts, but then honestly from there, I'm not saying it went downhill because that's kind of dramatic. Nothing went downhill necessarily, but it did kind of like throw off like our travel schedule in terms of traveling with remote year. So the other thing is remote year originally had, oh, good God, why is my phone so dark? I am so sweating. Remote year originally had a 4-month Africa program that was supposed to start this month in April. It goes to, or it was going to Morocco, Kenya, Tanzania, and Cape Town, South Africa. So we were thinking, like, we were like 90% sure we were going to do that program. Y'all, they like randomly, like, we looked at it one day, the program is gone, completely gone. So we were like, WTF. So they were like, yeah, we had to move it. It'll be back later this year, which funny, it is back now. It's back up there for September. Ew, why is this wet? Oh, if y'all were on my live yesterday with all them water gun fights, y'all, I thought my bag was waterproof. It ain't. My bag ain't waterproof. I found it out yesterday. Y'all, I done told y'all about this fan. This fan been clutch with me everywhere. Oh, that would have been nice. I know. But anyway, so yeah, so that's why I said we were planning on doing Africa like now and then Asia later. But then they took the program down, so we were like, okay, well then let's do Asia now and do Africa later. So a lot of our destinations were centered around us thinking we were going to be primarily traveling with remote year. And then after 2 months of remote year, now we did Bali on our own, and which they go to Bali. They go to all the places that we've been to. So we did Bali on our own, and now we're doing Thailand on our own, and then we're doing Japan, because we actually consider doing Japan with remote year as well, but like Japan is so expensive, like just in general. So we were just like, you know, one of the main reasons we left the US was to have a more affordable life. Like we're not, so like we were looking at Japan and we're like, we're not going to do it with remote year. So yeah, we a lot of our destinations centered around that, and then we were talking about doing Latin America in the summertime because we knew that we wanted to visit the States. So it just made sense. We were like, okay, well, where are we going to go that's closer to the United States? And like, you know, obviously that's South America or, you know, Latin America. So that's why we plan on doing LATAM in the summertime. So that's kind of what that's centered around. And then Africa later in the year basically came from the decision of flipping it with Asia. So that's kind of how we came up with our plan. And like I said, we don't have anything set in stone, but we definitely want to go to Cape Town for sure, Tanzania for sure, Kenya for sure. Morocco, I'm up in the air because I hear mixed things about Morocco, but you know, I don't know, y'all maybe can change my mind. I don't know, even if I go to Morocco, I don't know if I want to be there for a whole month. So that's what makes me hesitant about doing the remote year program. It's like with remote year, you're in a country for a whole month. I don't know if I want to be in Morocco for that long, but we'll see. And then, yeah, this summer we have a friend who invited us to come to DR. So, and I've been to DR, but like only to a resort. So like I would love to actually see DR. So we're planning on going to DR. Of course, we're going to Mexico because Mexico is my favorite country in the whole world. And I'm going to Mexico every year. So we're definitely going to go to Mexico. I would love to go to Ecuador. I would love to go to Panama. I would love to go to Guatemala. We're thinking about Argentina, but Argentina is far. Argentina is so far. And like it took us, like it's near Brazil. It took us a really long time to fly to Brazil, but for sure we know Mexico and DR for sure. Like I said, I would love to also do Ecuador and Panama and Guatemala, but those are the plans that are really like the most up in the air right now. That's why I said like we are gonna have to really like sit down and have not a serious conversation. That sounds so dramatic, but we are gonna have to like sit down and be like, okay, where are we going next? Because like we've just kind of had a somewhat set itinerary for the past for our first few months of living abroad, but like after Japan, we have no idea where we're going next. I do want to see the Maldives for sure, even if it's just for a few days. Y'all, time just goes so fast because at first we really thought like, I was like, yeah, while we're in Thailand, we can fly to the Maldives, we can fly to Cambodia, and now I'm like, it's already April 14th. We leave Thailand in 3 weeks, and like, y'all, I don't even want to leave Thailand. So I don't know, y'all. Does it cost a lot of money? Do you have to have plenty of credit cards? Are you asking if living abroad costs a lot of money in general? Well, you know, a lot of money, of course, is like relative, right? Like I'm obviously not in anybody's pockets, but like Thailand is like super cheap. Southeast Asia in general is like very, very cheap. So it's super cheap to get here, to live here. I think the biggest thing, of course, is going to be your flights. Like flights to Asia can be very expensive. We paid like less than like $900 to fly here from Brazil. Like I said, when it comes to getting good flights, y'all, you gotta be ready to take advantage of travel deals, and We good? Okay. And y'all gotta be willing to be flexible with your travel days. Those are really the biggest things about being able to get like these bomb ass flights. When you hear people being like, I took a $2,000 flight for $150, I promise you, the reason they were able to do that is because there was a flight deal and they hopped on that shit immediately. Like that is like the truth that people don't want to hear. And it doesn't mean that there aren't like hold on, I need to put my hat back on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I was gonna say, and it doesn't mean that there aren't just like some travel deals that you can't go look up. Like that, those happen, but those hot ones, yeah. But it's possible. Like and I've gotten some great flight deals, but I haven't even scratched the surface. Like I'm ready to be like business class flight, $400. Like that's the kind of shit I'm trying to be on, and I have seen those, y'all. I have seen those, but like I couldn't make it work with like the schedule, the timing, whatever. But yeah, check out my budget travel masterclass. It's in my bio because I do have a lot of tips in there on how to. Is that a goat? That is a goat. Okay. I do have a lot of tips on how to budget your trip for less than $1,000.
First of all, I would like to tell you.
Do you have to have plenty of credit cards? You don't have to have any credit cards. I do use the Sapphire Chase Reserve credit card. That was fun to watch. Did anything get damaged? No, nothing got damaged.
Food, drink, pet, and smoking are not allowed inside the museum.
Alright, y'all, I'm not gonna be able to like talk as loud because I'm like right here in line with this woman and I'm not trying to be disruptive.
And no drone. And who in need of such a transport to a museum, elderly, children, pregnant, all the way down is 66 steps going down. So in case you cannot walk, please approach us for assistance. Thank you, everyone. And the second information briefly, we are now standing at the beautiful viewpoint here that reflects the concept and idea of Kun Lek and Kun Prapai Viriyapan.
Yeah, she said 600 steps. No, she said 60 steps, and my heart sank. Because if y'all were with me in Vietnam, y'all know I walked up enough steps to last me for the rest of 2024. But you know what? I'm not in the gym here as much as I was in the States, so it's all good. I'm secretly happy for the cardio.
The Century of Truth Museum was built to convey the message of the primary duty of human value to make oneself and fellow human beings together with nature and the environment coexist in peace.
We should have been here 2 hours ago when this place opened. Travel tip, especially when it's hot outside. Go when it opens, y'all. Just go when it opens. Because otherwise you'll be hot with an attitude.
And the effect of globalization make one have endless.
We could have been back in our Airbnb by now. Shut up,
The meaning of life consciously disappear and the chaotic world begins. Those masterpieces are legacy debut that can pass on to future generations to let people understand. Those masterpieces are legacy debut that can pass on to future generations to let people understand. Those flowers represent the strong intention to be a good person. A woman holding a chin to be a good person. A woman holding a book represents learning the truth of life from the past. A man with a child and the elderly represent the generosity toward others. The concept is to treat others nicely and respect them in the same way that you want them to treat you. A woman with a bird on an arm holding a rice paddy represents the peace can be started by ourselves first. Then we may become a good role start by ourselves first. Then we may become a good role model to others. And the last one at the high top, a goddess on a horse with a bird and flower in her hand. It is symbol from all four characters. This is a lion on a horse with a bird and flower in her hand. It is symbol from all four characters. This is a lion.
But just know whenever we coming up, let me stop. Let me stop cussing. I got mad at my husband earlier, and here I am. Let me stop cussing. I got mad at my husband earlier, and here I am. Oh, there's the hard hats that the guy was talking about. I was kind of confused about that. We saw a guy saying you had to wear baby.
Why you over the top?
Baby. This thing can barely fit over my head. Do you have room for that hat? This thing can barely fit over my head. Do you have room for that hat in your bag or no? This thing can barely fit over my head. Do you have room for that hat in your bag or no? Okay, I think we're supposed to sit down.
Okay, sit down first, everyone over here.
Okay, I think we're supposed to sit down.
Okay, sit down first, everyone over here. Okay, we're gonna wait for the people who's still coming down. Okay, everyone, you can adjust at the back. Okay, we're gonna wait for the people who's still coming down. Okay, everyone, you can adjust at the back. Your helmet is resized, and if you don't like to wear helmet right now while walking outside, okay, we're gonna wait for the people who's still coming down. Okay, everyone, you can adjust at the back. Your helmet is resized, and if you don't like to wear helmet right now while walking outside,
Video because I don't think there's any Wi-Fi here. Video because I don't think there's any Wi-Fi here. I think I'm frozen. Thank you. Just stay here. Can we just walk around? I feel like some people are just walking and we don't gotta stay with her.
And everyone is right here. So in front of us, okay, the campus right here, everyone. Okay, so everyone in front of us here, this is the model of the museum. In every art form, we demonstrate her first before we conduct the reward. And with a skill of 1 is to 10, which means
Can y'all see? Is the service still bad?
Here, 10 centimeters there. And this museum is very unique from the other places because we do not use any concrete nails to lock the wood pieces together.
Okay, but Marlene, what time did you say that you're back? Because I don't even know if there's a delay or not.
Inside, you expect to see some concrete nails in some part of the wood. That is because we use steam for nails. But later on, they're going to do that. Okay, other one, on the other side, okay? Let me use an example
I don't know.
of what joint it means.
I don't think so.
Everyone. Now you step there as well. Okay, that is for everyone over here. Okay, this way.
Babe, did you get a photo? Or just a video?
Another video.
We get a
Okay,
photo
then come
too.
closer to everyone. This right here. Okay, this is okay. Alright, so everyone over here.
This is incredible.
Alright, so everyone over here. So these are the example of the wood journey.
Go horizontal.
The museum without concrete nails. Okay, so the first one here. Let me show this one. Okay, so the first one here. This is the butterfly
Bruh.
joint.
Wait, man.
So this is the technique of how we lock
It's
the
over,
wall
ma'am.
for a single wall only. So at the back, you can see that's a carving decoration. If you want one more, you will use the knotted technique. So the next one here, we call this one long dog tails. And what we're going to do, just add more and more. So also at the back, it is a carving decoration. Over here, so everyone, this is how we interact the columns, window, and balcony. So this is the female. You can see the gums inside, and the male will try to look the difference. And the lungs run together like this. If you are familiar with Lego, this is the same one for the Lego.
Excuse me.
And last of everyone, so inside and outside of the this is the use.
Sorry, I'm trying to get a photo out here. Which is actually really hard to do with the amount of people here.
So what?
I was talking. Good now. Okay, good. Yeah, I was trying to get a photo. This is what I mean whenever I say go somewhere with it opens, y'all. Because you see the amount of people out here. You get me? I don't really feel photo appropriate right now. Let me get one of you. Baby, be fast. You see, like, these people out here. All right, video. All right, here you go. You can see the heat in the air. I'm screaming. Believe it or not, the breeze here is actually pretty nice. Like it is not as bad here as it is in Bangkok. Like I think it's because like we're on the water, so like there's like always like a breeze coming off of the ocean. She said, "Really, guy? Yeah, y'all. It's. I mean, like this really is just part of it. Like that's why I say like if you want to go to these places, like try. And this is another reason why I talk about. I've been there. Hey, Puppy Supreme, yes. This is why it's pretty inside too. Oh my God, I can't wait. Like, I actually want to leave this tour and just go on my own. Like, I have no desire to have a tour guide. And I'm trying to figure out like who go check us if we do, if we just go off on our own. But yeah, that's why I say that like whenever my cousins live like an hour away. Oh wow, that's what's up. Somebody said their cousins live like an hour away from here. Oh wow. But yeah, that's one reason why I really nobody going to care his tell your what? Nobody's going to care his tell your tour guide. What you mean? You saying that we can just move around without the guide? Cause please say less. Babe, we ain't got to have a guide. Come on, let's just go. As soon as we said that, the woman was like, As soon as we said that, the woman was like, all right, y'all, come on, let's move on. Oh my God, I'm about to scream. Just like, just tell your tour guide. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to tell her after this. No, she said we can just tell our tour guide that we don't want to do the tour. We can go on our own. I'm going in the shade, y'all. Cause listen.
Okay, so everyone, okay, so right over here. So the structure of this museum, so this is designed as chaturanga, one was built in four directions. So everyone, it is inspired by an ancient royal palace, they call this one, Rapi ng Sampet Mahaprasad. So the artwork here is inspired by East Asian country, for example from India,
incredible.
Chinese, Cambodia, and so on. And as you can see, the building, it has a different color. Okay, so everyone, and that's right there, the French brown color, that is the newest artwork. Okay, on the center, the green one, so that is the effect of the chemical we apply in the wood to control termites and insects. And over there in the corner, the gray color, so that is the old artwork, which basically, it is 43 years old. And by the way, everyone, I would like to inform you all, there's only a museum of wood carving design. So this is not a temple. And the reason why we asked you to wear the cover, that is because inside, we have the Buddha's women. Okay, now again, after the tour, as I said, you can come back in this one to take more photo. But now, let's keep moving to the next part, okay? So let's go this one. Okay, so once again, everyone, if you feel hot, you can take up your helmet while walking outside. So everyone, okay, over here, this side, this is the exit. Again, everyone, this is the exit. The entrance is still at the back. We're gonna walk 130 meters. So everyone, for those who want to use
back into the sun, Jesus.
You can get some umbrellas there if you like to use, because we're gonna walk outside and it's quite hot, okay? You can get some there.
Oh, I think they're giving us...
Okay, you can get umbrella if you want to use, because we're gonna walk outside and it's quite hot, okay? You can get there if you like.
Umbrella, y'all.
Okay, so if you have some ready, okay,
oh, people are riding elephants. That is not cool, but you know, whatever. Sorry, babe.
Alright, so everyone. Okay, just the way about just few minutes right here outside, okay? Because it's very, very hot. Okay, so everyone, okay, over here, you can come closer. Okay, so right over there, on the top of the roof, you can see the sculpture of Durga and the Rashima matras over there. So both of them is known as a symbol of victory of good over evil. And right over here, everyone, this museum is divided also in three main parts. So the first one here, we call this one base, body, and roof. So around the roof, we have 5 layers, and that is from the lowest to the highest. While the body building here is composed of vent, door, windows, and hole. The base here, we have 3 layers as well.
I like this, but
and the lowest, we call that one
right.
plain base. As you can see, it doesn't have any decoration. The middle is a figure of a Saint Halek, or in English, they call that one lion legs. Upper corner, lotus face, inspired by the lotus flower. Alright everyone, the gap within each base, it is decorated with the Thai traditional culture. Because in the past, they created a culture to connect people in the society, to feel their belonging and to learn the peace. Okay, so let's keep moving to the next side here, okay? So the next side, we're going to explore all about the...
Babe, let's just pretend we're with those 2 guys over there. Are they?
Yes.
Oh my God. I don't even want to go. I mean, I don't. I mean, I get like letting her know, but like she never stops talking, so there's not really a moment. We're just gonna keep walking. Come on, let's just keep walking.
And the giants. Okay, so everyone, the picture of the monkey here represents the good society.
All right, y'all. We are casually sneaking away. Casually, our big black asses out here. Like we're not the most noticeable people out here. I'm wearing all orange. I am wearing all orange and walking by. I know that's right, sir. You better live your best life up there. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is like a castle. Did we hear what this place is for? We should have stayed with the tour. I didn't say what is it called. I said what is it for?
Okay, over here, everyone.
Okay, we're still kind of with the group. Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Okay, alright, okay, everyone. Okay, just a few seconds before finally going inside. Okay, this one here. Okay, is everyone still okay? I still good? You clap? Actually, everyone, Thailand has only 3 seasons. If you know that one.
Why do we have to wear the hat?
Okay, so the first one is hot.
No, we're just gonna keep following these two men over here in the blue. We're just gonna keep pretending like we're with these men, y'all.
Because every day is summer.
Oh my God, this is stunning.
Okay, so anyway, everyone, right over there, as you can see, we have also the small box. Okay, so that one there, that is a leaf or an incubator. Okay, and that is the only we have.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Google it. Screaming.
Special structure. So that one there, that is the Angkor Wat.
All right, we're inside. It is way cooler in here. Oh my God, look at the elephant. I love elephants, y'all. You can take it off for photos. Oh.
That's why for this one, sanctuary of by the way, everyone, you can jump off your umbrella over here. Okay?
Oops.
You can leave your umbrella there, everyone.
I said you could drop off your umbrella over there. Wait, babe, where's the umbrella? Oh, I didn't even know you dropped it off. Oh, okay, y'all. It's a lot cooler in here. Mood improved. Mood improved. Okay, so do you want me to take a photo? Oh, okay. Okay, so do you want me to take a photo? Oh, okay. Look at the detail. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Wow. This, and I'm sorry y'all, but I'm looking at it through the camera and it ain't got nothing in real life. You gotta come here. You gotta just come here because at it through the camera and it ain't got nothing in real life. You gotta come here. You gotta just come here because through the camera and it ain't got nothing in real life. You gotta come here. You gotta just come here because Ocean. Come on, Ocean, doing your thing. Oh, I love vitamin C. SEA. See what I did there? Ha! See what I did there? I'm full of them today. Baby, I can't believe we ain't got no water. I didn't forget it, but I knew we weren't going to be able to bring it in here. But now I'm thinking we should have went to that souvenir shop and got some because... yeah. What's this place called? The Sanctuary of Truth. So I was asking what the place was called. Yeah, I'm just taking a little break right here because it literally feels so effing good with this breeze coming off of this water that I don't want to leave this spot. You're welcome, Maria. Thank y'all for the hearts.
Okay, so everyone is over here ready?
Not.
Alright.
Babe, you see them people over there on jet skis?
Okay, so
That could be us, but you plan to stay there.
Alright, so welcome here inside the museum.
Y'all see the people over there on jet skis? That's what I'm fantasizing about right now.
How do you feel?
Oh.
So welcome here inside the museum.
Y'all see the people over there on jet skis? That's what I'm fantasizing about right now.
How do you feel?
I keep not finishing my sentence. What I was trying to say about slow travel is that, let's say for example, oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I keep getting my breath taken away by this place. Oh, there are many tour guides. It's very loud. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Babe, will you get a photo of this or and a video? This is wow. I literally cannot, y'all. I'm stunned right now at how gorgeous this is.
第一个真理：我们是谁？来自哪里？世界万物都有其来源。
Okay, it keeps glitching. Oh no, I wonder if it's because I'm in here now. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm gonna try to bring y'all on as many of these journeys with me as possible. But I can't control the glitches when I ain't got no Wi-Fi. Wow, baby, look at that one. With like all the mini hands. That is so dope. Look at the ceiling. It's like a mandala. Y'all can't even see that. Mandala. Because of the light. You can't even see it in the camera. The goddess of wealth and good fortune. Let me come over here and touch her. The goddess of wealth and good fortune. Let me come over here and touch her. Fun, but like, I don't need to do it again, you feel me? He might go do that again today. I, on the other hand, am I hungry? I, on the other hand, am I hungry? I, on the other hand, am getting a massage and getting my nails done. Possibly my toes. I don't ever get my nails and toes done at the same time because I don't have the patience. But, yeah, like I'm going to be relaxing for the rest of the day, getting in the pool. But like whenever you come somewhere, if you're only there for like 3 to 4 days, you end up having to have that like really, really packed itinerary, and you just have to do things back to back. And I'll be honest, for some people that doesn't bother them. Remember earlier, you want a photo, baby? You said, what's bad? Here, let me see. We go find us good lighting. Hey, Chris. Oh, the lighting is over here, baby. This is the lighting right here. And I am sweaty. This is called the Sanctuary of Truth. Right there is good, baby. Well, it's good-ish. Yeah, if you get in front of this thing, it should be perfect. That hard hat is in your photo. I don't like that. Coming towards this side more. So yeah, why there's no people. All right, I'm snapping. All right, here you go. And like I said, for some people, they really don't mind it that much. Like, they have no problem, having like that back-to-back itinerary and doing things like all day, every day. And I have done that, y'all. I did that in Egypt last year. I did that in Europe last year. But for me, it's not my favorite way. It's not my favorite way to travel. And y'all know I always tell people to start where you are. So like right now, that's like, and think if that's your thing, that's your thing. Like, but just know that you can look forward to a different type of travel, like the slow travel life where, you know, if either one or two things, you're either staying in a place a little bit longer so you don't have to like rush everything. Y'all, we're only in Pattaya for 3 days, by the way. But obviously we're in Thailand for weeks. But you can either, you know, do that, stay somewhere longer, or you can, you know, do your research and really think about what do I feel like I have to do while I'm here? Like what do I feel like I really need to do? That's really going to be the best experience for me. And then you can just choose fewer things and trust that like what you chose was enough. Because that's the other thing about travel is like it can create so much FOMO where you can just feel like, oh my God, I didn't have enough time. I didn't do this. I'm like much FOMO where you can just feel like, oh my God, I didn't have enough time. I didn't do this. I'm like, I mean, and you know, even if you did quote unquote all the things, I promise you, like I would say like most of the places you're going to feel like you're going to still have a little bit of FOMO. So I think that's also just kind of like a mindset. I think Slings built it. Who is Slings? I know that's right. It's just by her tripod. She says, solo travel queen. I don't need nobody to take a photo of me. I'm here for it. They hot over there. They real hot.
在生活中坚持美德和道德，遵纪守法，遵守祖训。
I would love a photo like with one of these, but this ain't where the lighting is good. Were you taking a video? What about if you stand there? Here, how's this? Good. Bad connection. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find a good spot to take a photo because we're probably about to head out. What about here? Yeah, I can do here. All right, y'all. Bear with me one more time. I'm hungry, baby. You ready to go to that black place and eat? What you mean, no? Don't. You know what? Don't do that. I was gonna put that in your pocket. That ain't gonna work.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Am I even by myself in this photo?
Back over there a little bit. Back over there.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Thank you. All right, are you ready? I can take my bag, baby. Are you ready to go?